been noticing on Instagram all these ads for these new Shilajit gummies.
What is
Apparently
that?
What's it do?
I keep it sort of radio PG.
Bigger or more
Yeah.
horny?
More
More
or
erect?
more length? Is it like horny
I'm just
goat
wondering if-
doctor, or is these gummies good?
Well,
Good morning, doctor. How
good
you going?
morning.
Hi.
You look well. You're fresh. You're happy.
Oh, very much so.
What's with the chickenpox outbreak here and there? Is that bad? Or?
Look, I think probably like the beginning of COVID, when something new or rare comes out, we do have a little bit of caution out there, but it's not predicted at the moment to be a major
What about the
issue.
anti-vaxxers, the parents that think that all these vaccines give the children autism and stuff? And you can't argue with these folks. Like, they're convinced, oh, my kid was fine, now he's like this. Is there any truth to that, or is that sort of unresearched?
No, absolutely not. We know that the standard vaccinations out there are safe. We know they're effective, and we know.
Yeah, but everyone, or is there like 1 in a million that might get a bit aughty, or is that no real link?
No, there's no link. Has been absolutely proven. There's no link to autism whatsoever.
Oh, it has been proven, has it?
No, it definitely has not. It's been proven to be false.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
There is
proven to
no
be
link.
Okay, now, doctor, let's take some calls.
Yeah,
Yes, please.
okay. Let's go to Dean. Dean, what's your question?
Hey guys, I've been noticing on Instagram all these ads for these new Shilajit gummies.
What are they? What gummies?
Shilajit.
What is
Apparently
that?
What's it do?
I keep it sort of radio PG, makes you more
Horny.
manly downstairs. In the
Bigger.
bedroom.
Bigger or more
Yeah.
horny?
Or more,
bigger.
more
More
or
erect?
more length.
Mainly just length, girth,
Length.
and just makes you last longer, apparently.
Wow. Is it like horny
I'm just
goat
wondering if-
doctor, or is these gummies good?
Well, there is actually a little bit of evidence out there with a little bit of medical science behind it that they.
Have you done some personal research yourself? Are you having handfuls of gummies?
I don't need to. It's absolutely fine. But there is a little bit of research out there to say that it may improve libido, erections, and that maybe through testosterone enhancement. Look, it's still in the infant stages, but yeah, I mean, my concern would be how expensive they are and whether they really offer enough benefit.
Well, thank you for your concern on our finances, but we care about if our d***'s hard or not, and I don't care how much we have to pay for that.
Fair enough.
Right, Dino?
Yeah, that's it. We need to get there.
So Dino would be like, he wouldn't be entirely wasting his money.
Potentially not. What I'd ask people to do is give it a go for a while, and if you really don't notice a difference, stop it and save your money.
Yeah, but I could have said that.
And how much do
easy.
you charge for that? How much do you charge for that advice? Because that just feels like common sense.
It does, doesn't it,
We
Kyle?
shouldn't be paying for that.
Hey,
I'm telling
I
you.
would be feeling very ripped off if that
Yeah,
was
I'm taking
what I
extra
was
jelly beans.
paying
I'm getting me pound of flesh out of him through the jelly beans, if that's all I'm getting.
Hey, Jane, what do you want to ask Dr. Kiss?
So for the last 4 years, I think I'm developing Tourette, but I've been too scared to sort of go to a doctor or anything because I've been told, I've been Googled, doctored, that there's nothing you can do. So I've just sort of been putting my hand in the
What's
sand.
happening with you? Are you just blurting out things all of a sudden, or maybe you're just intolerant?
Maybe, but I mean, I also get the head twitch. Like all of a sudden, my head just goes to the side really quickly, and I just yell out.
Really?
What,
Oh,
Dr.
can you
Kiss, what
develop
kind of-
Tourette's?
what
there?
kind
I
of-
thought,
yeah.
I thought this
it
is
just
something
started
you
off
had.
really. It just started off a little bit, but it's getting more and more. And
Wow.
sorry, my heart rate's even going
No,
up.
Jane, I get it.
It's
Like this is the
okay.
perfect phone call, Doctor.
Yeah.
Can you develop Tourette's later in life?
Yes, you definitely can. So Tourette's, it's characterised by often motor tics. So when you have some sort of repetitive movement, it might be
Right.
a head knock, a blink, moving your arm, and then also vocal tics. And that could be as simple as a cough or a grunt or a throat clearing. And when it gets...
I just yell out no. I just randomly yell out no.
Yep.
You randomly yell out no. So no
Yeah.
swearing. You just your head tilts. You go, no. Just throwing this out.
Exactly like that, Kyle.
What does she do, Doctor? Here, can she stop this, or can she get this treated early?
So neurologists or psychiatrists can really assist, and it's looking at what are the potential triggers there. So it might be some underlying anxiety, it might be a side effect of some medication, or
I'm not on any meds.
it may just be developing organically.
Can you get, is the psychology and whatever the neuro, what is it? did you say?
Neurology.
Neurology.
Yep.
Can going down that path be effective in really reducing it?
Yes, it could if it depends on what the underlying issue is. So especially if there's some sort of mental health issue that might be triggering it or the medications, things like that.
So do you think there's anything mental health-wise, Jane, that could be triggering it?
No, really. Like, usually I'm pretty stable. It's just, usually it's only like I'll be running late for something and I'll just yell out or like I think
So
I've said
that is
that's
a bit
stress.
of anxiety there, a bit of stress, a bit of anxiousness.
That's
go.
that high stress situation. And
Right.
maybe if it's associated with being a bit sleep deprived or something else like that.
Yeah, well,
God, we're so
single mum
tender
and a dad.
things. We're tender,
so you
aren't we?
really
as
got to
humans?
pay attention to when it's happening and what is it, lack of sleep, stress, running late, those kind of things.
Yeah, and we actually ask people to keep a diary so that
Yeah.
they can look at all of those things, which will give them a lot more information.
So
from the
your advice to Jane is go off, see your GP, get a referral to go and see a specialist about it, get this thing sorted, right?
Absolutely. Yes, please.
Okay, Jane. Thanks for your. I hope that helps. Good. Let
Thanks,
us know how it
Jane.
works
Good
out.
luck.
sorry for being emotional.
luck.
No, I
all
get
right.
it.
No,
it's
no.
scary, and
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but definitely go to a doctor.
No, really. Like, usually I'm pretty stable. It's just, usually it's only like I'll be running late for something and I'll just yell out or like I
Right,
think
so
I've said
that is
that's
a bit
stress.
of anxiety there, a bit of stress, a bit of anxiousness.
Yeah,
That's
go.
that high stress situation. And
Right.
maybe if it's associated with being a bit sleep deprived or something else like that.
Yeah, well,
God, we're so
single mum
tender
and a dad.
things.
So,
We're tender,
so you
aren't we?
really
as
got to
humans?
pay attention to when it's happening and what is it, lack of sleep, stress, running late, those kind of things.
Yeah, and we actually ask people to keep a diary so that
Yeah.
they can look at all of those things, which will give them a lot more information.
So
from the
your advice to Jane is go off, see your GP, get a referral to go and see a specialist about it, get this thing sorted, right?
Absolutely. Yes, please.
thank you.
Thanks, beautiful
Thanks,
girl.
guys.
I watched this show on TLC.
Yeah.
This girl's got a severe Tourette's and her boyfriend is a real good-looking fella and he's super sweet with her, but she slaps his face and screams obscenities and then she'll start crying and cuddle him and he's just such a solid guy that just, what a nightmare dealing with it from the other end though. Constantly, you don't know if you're going to get slapped in the face, kicked, spat on.
Is that what she does?
It can get quite extreme, yeah.
Yeah, that seems very extreme for her.
Yeah.
And when she met his parents,
Oh, what did
she
she do?
just verbally abused them.
Okay, wait. Can I ask?
Crazy.
Can I ask Dr. Kiz, with her doing something like that, like saying something rude and whatever, is that what you're actually thinking, or is it no?
No, what you're trying not to portray.
So it's almost
sometimes.
like you tell yourself, "Oh my God, whatever you do, don't say something bad," and then you can't help it.
Yeah. And it's a reaction that I think a lot of the time they don't even sense that it's coming.
Yeah, it just shoots out
so
right
it
out of
shoots
nowhere.
out.
You don't get the feeling. It just blurts out, and then you get all the
Do
embarrassment.
they say sorry as soon as they say it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anonymous.
Fantastic.
Hi.
Oh,
Yes.
good morning.
Hi.
The doctor's here.
Hi, Doc. How are you?
No, I'm very good, thank you.
I'm a little bit nervous, but I was just asking. I've just started a relationship. I'm nearly 50 years old, and my partner's a few years older than me. And a few years ago, he had a vasectomy, but he does.
Oh, so
Yeah.
everything is it's fine to get hard and.
He's
So when you
been
say he
there's no
doesn't
finishing.
there's no actual ejaculate, or he's not orgasming.
nothing. Yeah, both.
Not both.
Well, because
okay.
I can orgasm and nothing comes out, and I'm 53.
Yeah,
Not all
no,
the
good.
time, but that sometimes happens. I look down and I think, oh, where is it? I felt it, but sometimes
it's not
just,
there. But he's
it's
just not
dust.
even getting there at all.
No, he's not. And that just, he's enjoying it, and all of that. So that's not the problem.
I hope you don't feel like it's some sort of failure on your behalf, because it's not.
No, I don't. I just was wondering, is that normal? Is that
Have you heard
a
of that
side
happening?
effect?
Yeah, so the erectile issues really can increase as we get older. They say about 40% of 40-year-olds, 50% of 50-year-olds, and then it goes up, struggle with their erections. Then when it comes to ejaculating, that could be linked in with the anxiety, the performance of the situation. Some medications have got big side effects where it increases what we call the latency. So from the time you start having fun to the time you orgasm increases. Now, for guys that go off like a firecracker, they love that. And certainly it can get to a point where you get sort of anorgasmic, so you're unable to orgasm at all.
Oh, what's the point of the whole thing then?
Well, I guess
Well,
you're
that's
still
what-
having fun.
yeah.
Ladies don't orgasm all the time.
Yeah, but that's on them for, rubbing it out at the same time.
But you
right?
can still enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you all say that, but is that true?
Yeah, it is.
Well, you enjoy
actually
having and there's no orgasm.
Yep.
I just thought that was a line you said to make us feel nice.
No.
Oh, now I don't
I'm
feel
only
so bad.
speaking on behalf of myself, but most people I talk to say the same thing. Women.
So, and what about you, Doctor? Have you ever off and then there's no ejaculate?
No, I don't think that's happened. But some blokes can get what we call retrograde ejaculation. So you're still ejaculating, but it goes back into the bladder. It's common after prostate surgery.
Oh, is that like so you're just your own body?
Yeah. You won't get pregnant, but yes, that happens.
No, but if I orgasm and nothing comes out, which has only happened like twice, that's in me. I've got my own semen in myself.
So if you're trying to crack off, number 4, 5, or 6, then there's going to be less volume in all of the glands that contribute to the
what do you mean
ejaculate.
4, 5, or 6? Like the 4th, 5th, or 6th ejaculate?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm 53. I'm flat out ejaculating once. Who the hell do you think you are with the 5 or 6 bull?
If people are going for that, then it's going to dry up.
Is anyone here doing 5 or 6 loads a night? Brooklyn, even you're not doing that, right?
No way. No.
Peter, what are you nodding at?
Well,
you're not
Peter
doing
does.
That, Peter.
He
No,
does.
he does not. He lies.
No, he had like 5 in a row in Melbourne.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that
that. Hang on, they're different blokes. They're not the
Yeah,
same lover.
but it's in one night.
That
No,
was
but
one
that's
night,
fine.
that was my
Everyone can do that. You can get the recharge, but the one session with the one woman, there's no way that multiple blokes are doing 5 or 6 shots.
That will still reduce the amount of volume of the ejaculate you've got.
Right,
Definitely.
right. Thank you. Sorry to get agitated there.
If
Good
you're
luck, Anonymous.
dehydrated-
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Chris, you called through. What would you
in
like to
Sydney.
ask Dr. Kiss?
Morning.
Hey guys, how you going?
Hey, good.
Good, excellent.
Hey, so I had shingles I'm 36. I've had shingles about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor bugger, hey. That's
What
terrible.
is shingles like a chicken pox sort of a thing, or like an itchy, rashy thing, isn't it?
It's a reactivation of the chickenpox virus. So when we have chickenpox as a young person, that some of the virus still lives back in your nerves, and it can flare up.
And does that come
cause
out from
issues.
stress, or is this? It could be a million different reasons, or it just pops up.
It can pop up randomly, but it usually pops up when people are under some sort of stress, whether that's the mental health or physical stress.
Immune system might be low.
Yep, immune system might be low. And because it's inflaming the nerve, it can cause pain. It's a very gnawing, difficult pain. Then the blisters disappear, and for some people, the pain can remain. And usually it disappears over days to
What's
weeks.
he going to do? How long is he going to put up with this pain when
It can
the
go on
symptoms are
for
gone?
months, and a small percentage of people, it can go on for years or forever.
What
Kyle,
would
have you seen the photo? Did you see the photo?
I'm looking at the
just saw
photo.
it.
Is that your leg they were showing? Is that your leg?
That's my thigh.
Oh,
Man,
honey,
that's
that's terrible. That's
Doctor, he
really
shouldn't have to-
aggressive, yeah.
You've got to give him something for that pain. The guy shouldn't be living through that pain. That's
Yeah,
horrendous.
maybe a hooded heated jacket
Oh,
or
I
something.
don't think
Maybe a
that's gonna
heated hoodie.
Fix
Maybe,
it
who
on
knows?
your leg.
Who
But,
knows?
but
Who
for
knows?
real, like, what do you do if you're one of these people who has this pain?
So the first thing is to get the antiviral treatment very early on. That's going to help. Then some basic pain relief is usually enough. And for some people,
What Panadol or Jackie's pain relief? The good
paracetamol, ibuprofen is usually enough.
the
But-
counter stuff. Yeah.
But sometimes we need the neuropathic pain medication, which
That sounds good. Have you been on that, Jackie?
No, I don't know what you're going to say it is.
so pregabalin and a couple of other ones. But what they do is they alter the pain response along the nerves, and they're usually effective for this and help to switch it
So
off.
Chris should go off to the doctor.
I had that though. Because I have a disease called Langerhans cell histiocytosis, which is
What's that again?
LCH.
LCH.
Yeah, which I've done chemo. I've been doing chemo for. I did 90 rounds of chemo, and I think that's what.
So, doctor, if he's still got this in his system and his nerves, the immune system will be down because of all that. His body's fighting that other disease. Is that why the shingles have activated?
Most probably, yes.
God, how easy is it to be a doctor? Like, it's not even hard.
Hang on, weren't we going to do a segment where we were going to be the doctor and then Dr. Kiss would say we
legal
were right?
Legal said that might not
Why
be the
don't we
greatest
try
idea.
with the next one?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yep.
So
Good
you
luck,
be
Chris. Off
quiet,
to the
Dr.
doctor.
Kiss.
All right.
We're going to take this from here.
Good morning, Darcy.
Darcy, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Dale. We're
good.
well. What's your question for me and Jackie, who will answer on behalf of the doctor?
We want to see how hard this is.
So I want to know if losing a significant amount of weight can affect your period cycle.
So when
because
you
I've
say
not had mine for
significant,
8 weeks.
Eight
when
weeks
you say
you haven't had it
significant, what were you before and what are you now?
What weight was?
I've lost 25 kilos.
And what are you weighing at the moment?
I'm 79.
Oh, I'm going to take a stab at this, Kyle, but I don't believe being 79 kilos would be enough for you to lose, like, your period. I think it would be something else, wouldn't you say?
I don't know, but 25 kilo weight loss, that does something to the body.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it would affect the period, though.
I feel the hormones might be out of whack. You're eating for a big bird. You're now a medium-sized bird. I feel. Yes, I think weight loss does affect the period.
Okay, well, I think you might be right based on Dr. Kiss's expression.
Oh, well, Dr. Kiss, what are you saying?
Look, we definitely can have some alteration in the hormones as you lose weight. It's usually for ladies who get down to almost a malnutritioned
like Jackie,
state.
like looking more like a walking skeleton that's rolled in skin and glue.
Yes, and
wait a second.
it could happen.
me.
It could
He said
happen
yes,
for
and that's
you,
a doctor.
but unlikely.
Yeah.
It may also relate to any medications or things that have been used to.
You any
to
meds,
lose that
Darcy?
weight.
Did you get a bit of a help along there with the Moderna or any of those Ozempics?
Nah,
or anything? Or you just been trying.
Diet and exercise.
Oh, good on
Well
you,
done.
Darcy.
Good for you.
Good work.
So, Doctor, will the period come back, or is she blessed? Like, take it as a blessing. You don't
The
have
other
to-
thing she's got to consider is pregnancy, of course.
Oh my God,
No,
are you up
not
to?
pregnant.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, you haven't had a willy in there, is what we're saying. You had a willy in there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, so wait, maybe you're pregnant.
Well, last time I got blood tests done and I was like 4 weeks late and I wasn't pregnant.
Yeah, but now you're 8 weeks late, so 8 weeks. That's 2 months.
If
of
you've
no
got
period.
a blood test, Dr. Kiss, after 4 weeks, it'd be reading up. Like you'd be reading in that result. So no pregnancy probably. So what does she do? Sorry, what was the answer?
There is no answer. It's like, does it affect the weight, the period? Yes, sort of. It can do. It
Yeah.
could be a million other things, right, Doctor?
It could be a handful of other things, and certainly if it goes on for another few weeks, it might be going back and having another touch base with your doctor just to go back through
Oh, here we
everything
go.
else.
Swipe that card again. It's never-ending payment with you lot.
It's a safety thing. That's what doctors are there for.
Yeah, I
you
get that.
hang your hat on the safety thing, but we know it's just an urn.
Mitch has called through. Mitch, what's your question for Dr. Kiss?
Look, my question is, how can I manage a hip pain that I've got? I've been told that I've got degenerative arthritis and I need to get my hip replaced. And I'm only 37, which sucks, but...
What? I've never heard of anything like that. Did you injure yourself, or is this
No,
boiling away?
I can't even remember. It's been a long time, but I think I had an operation on it maybe 5 years ago, just before my daughter was born, and they shaved the top of the femur because there was a spur. And now there's no cartilage at the top of the socket, and there's a fluid pocket, which is causing a cyst above it. So, yeah,
God, that sounds
I'll get
painful.
No, it is. Yeah, I'll get maybe 1 or 2 weeks break of sort of no real pain, and then I might get 4 weeks of crippling pain. I'll take 2 steps and fall over and stand up and, have to reset for 5 minutes. And being a roof plumber and a normal plumber, it's not very handy when I'm up,
So
2 stories high.
are you asking the doctor, is that normal for such a young bloke to require a hip replacement?
Maybe that's half the question, but the other half is I've got the 25 grand quote to get the hip replaced, and running my own business is a bit hard to take off, recovery time and the cash as well. So what would be sort of a temporary move for probably the next 12 months before I wait for private health to kick in? Like, is there some sort of supplements or...
Hang on. So if you've got private health care, they don't immediately run to your aid? You've still got to wait on the hook?
No, well, here's I'm the idiot that cancelled it after 7 years last year.
Oh, no.
I was thinking of this too.
That's the fear, isn't it? That
And then
happens.
if I had the pain at the day I cancelled it, I wouldn't have cancelled it. Which it has been painful for the last 7 years.
Doctor, can't you just write this guy a script for some weed Isn't that what they're doing? Numbing the pain with the weed? Are you on board with that?
Oh, everybody thinks because weed is natural, then it's amazing.
Oh, here we go
Everybody's got
again
a mate
with
that took it and thinks it's amazing. The reality is that THC or CBD, it's a drug. It's just another drug.
We don't care, but CBD is such a nowhere. Like, I'd rather have only THC.
Yeah, and look, Peace, there are people out there that do get good benefits from it. However, it hasn't been tested across all of the other options for pain relief, and to be honest, it doesn't stack up as well as many other sources.
Okay,
So,
well, fair enough.
Yep.
But what's his alternative? How can he manage the pain while he gets his ducks in a row for the operation?
well, mate, first question: do you know when you were born that you had what we call hip dysplasia? Do you know if you spent time as a baby in a sort of a splint?
Yeah, see, I don't know. I think I've blacked out the first 10 years of sort of early life, so I don't know, and I don't really have much family contact, so I wouldn't even be able to ask.
Yeah, okay. So the three big reasons why this could happen is if he had hip dysplasia when he was a kid, major trauma, or maybe some sort of rheumatological disease. Now, as far as pain relief goes between now and then, I mean, maximising exercise, minimising body weight's important as well, because for overweight, it can really put a lot of stress on the joint.
Always having a dig at the fatties. Have you noticed?
It's just a reality around joint pain. There can be some injections you can do inside a joint. I know they do it for knees. I'm not sure if they can do it for hips. Steroid injections may help for a little while with pain relief.
Poor bloke.
Yeah.
I'd hate to have that pain randomly bringing you down. That's horrible.
Yeah, but basically it looks like, mate, you're staring down the barrel of getting that hip replaced at some stage. Either put up with the pain or go for it.
Okay, Brittany, last caller. Go ahead.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
So I've been diagnosed with a thyroid issue that's resulted in me getting a blood test once a month, but I am terrified of needles. Is there any other way to draw blood or give blood? Any other
what
way?
happens to those people that are very terrified of needles? Is there another way?
I am one of those. Yes, I am one of those people.
I've always wondered, just a quick question, Brittany, the people who are terrified of needles, what is it that you're afraid of? The stinging or just the overall?
I think it's more the feeling of, like, you can feel, like, the blood coming out. And it's not
And
it's
that
not the
sharp little needle piercing your skin and into your vein.
Come on, guys.
I don't like that either. You know what? I found one particular where I get my bloods done. The woman is, like they said, she's the best in the country. She's a Russian woman. She loathes me. She told me, can't stand you. My husband's a big fan of you. She's Russian. I don't like you. Never did like you. And I'm sitting there in the chair. She's got the needle out. Okay, here we go. Squeeze your thumb. And I thought, this woman's going to hurt me. She hates me.
Yeah.
And I'd never even felt it go into my arm.
Well, that's another
never
question I have. You do get the ones that you go, wow, I didn't feel a thing. And then others where friggin', like, that was painful.
Yeah, rough, right?
So what's the key there, Doc?
I think part of that's going to be technique. Part of it's also just going to be the nerve endings in your skin. In some spots we've got lots of them and some we don't.
But they're doing it at the same place, that arm, the arm, the elbow inside of the elbow.
The other thing is it's a cutting needle. We need to, actually give a bit of velocity behind it. Some people go in really slowly and that actually makes the pain worse. Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
So you got to be confident. These women or these guys taking your blood, you got to just shove that in.
Confident little stab.
Yeah.
But there is no other way to draw blood unless she cuts her finger. They can't take that sort of stuff because you need a lot of it.
And even then you can't do that because it doesn't get mixed with the right things inside the little vial.
So she's just got to put up with it.
Yeah. So taking a friend with you. If it's
can they put a numbing lotion on you before they take your blood, or does that interfere as well?
We can do that.
Oh, so ask for the numbing lotion, Brett.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a little swab, and it'll numb that area.
Yeah, a topical analgesic, and it'll numb the skin. You put it on as a patch for about an hour beforehand. Your GP could also prescribe even a stronger one, so almost makes it completely dead.
Okay, that sounds like a good option.
You could then masturbate with that hand afterwards if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll definitely be asking my GP about that.
Okay, Britt, thanks, son.
Thank you, Doctor. She answered the previous question, not what I was. Okay, Doctor, nice to see you, bro.
Thanks, Doctor. All right.